What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where today we're digging deep into the Alfa Romeo Stelvio interior for 2020. The new Stelvio interiors and pretty much the Giulia as well, because it's the same options, same colors, same kind of spec as just on a Stelvio or Giulia. They're basically the same in the inside, but I'm basing it off of the Stelvio today. But there's going to be Stelvio and Giulia new options for 2020, like the new cloth seats. Now, we've done a deep dive into the exterior colors. We've done a deep dive into the wheels. Now we want to talk about the inside. So make sure you check out those videos if you haven't seen them already. But today I want to show you the different color interiors that you're going to get for the leather options and cloth options for the 2020 Stelvio and Giulia models. So first, we're talking about narrow interior. All right, so black standard seats, black paneling all throughout. So you have the standard seats, not too much styling to them, and then you have the same black paneling all throughout the dash and throughout the doors. Pretty simple spec here, very, just clean, very just safe. Pillars and headliner are done in that light gray color, but other than that, it's just black on black, not much to say. For me, it's a little boring, but I mean, hey, to each their own. Now let's spice it up a little bit. Black or Nero with the ice interior. The ice here hits the paneling, all right? So you have your dash all done, lower half of the dash done in ice, and then you have your door paneling done in ice as well. This is for the passenger side, driver's side, and for the rear passengers, you have the ice on the paneling as well. All right, so it gives it a little bit more flair in case black is a nice safe spec for you. You can still have a little something to look at, still some contrast there, and it just really makes the interior stand out a little bit more instead of all blending in being one color. Now, let's go into the chocolate. Yes, chocolate. Alfa Romeo calls this a chocolate interior. With this interior here, still the standard seating as we did with the last two, but you have the chocolate throughout the dash, all right, so lower part of the dash, all done in the chocolate. You have the driver's side, passenger side door paneling, and you have the seats, armrest, everything like that done in the chocolate interior. Nice brown. I do really like this look. I mean, it's again a nice safe spec. You know, I mean, you think brown, you're like, what? But this is actually a nice classy color that I think a lot of people would like to have if they just want something very subtle, but again, they want some contrast in the car. So you have the brown seats down in the back, up front, and you have the brown in the door paneling, everything brown town. All right, so let's spice it up for my liking. All right, Rosso. Standard seating with a Rosso interior. So same thing that we just saw in the chocolate interior, but in red. All right, red on the panelings for the driver's side, passenger side, red on the lower part of the dash, and you have the red standard seats with the red armrest as well. This is, I mean, this is that pop of color. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody to drive day to day, but you know, some red in a car just makes it stand out so much more. Same with the headliner as we've had in all of them. There's that light gray color for the headliner. So, I mean, it kind of matches that aluminum trim there, as you see. I mean, it's not a bad looking spec when you put it all together, but some people aren't gonna like the full red. It's just a little too much. Now, this one is very bold. You have to be very ballsy to get a full ice interior. We saw the ice with the Netto, but now this is full ice. That means your ice driver's side paneling, your ice passenger paneling, your ice lower dash, and your ice leather seats with ice armrest, and even in the back, ice leather seats, ice paneling. So all white. This is something that if you want to keep your car clean, you're going to have to be a, I guess, mess Nazi to make sure that all this stuff stays clean, because I usually see blue jean stains, grease stains. If you have kids, man, this is a tough color to have. And what's even tougher is another color they were coming up with, and that's crema, which is Italian for cream. All right, so your crema spec, which you'll see in the Lusso, is the only color you can get this beige crema spec. So you notice that the cannoli seats are changed, okay? So you had standard seats, now you have the cannoli seats stitched all throughout. You can see the stitching there, a lot softer for the cannoli seats. For the Lusso package, you have the wood grain trim. I mean, the Lusso is a super classy spec. I really love how it looks. This is one for the ages. But again, you have to be super clean to keep this thing nice and shiny how it should be. Now we're gonna flip it up again, but we're gonna go to the sport seats, all right? So we went from the standard seats to the Lusso seats for the cannoli leather. Now the sport seats back to red, all right? So back to that Rosso look, but the sport seats have the perforated leather, have the extra thigh support, and have the bolstered seating. So it's a lot narrower and it's a lot more form-fitting. Not a lot of people may like how it fits around your body. You have to kind of be in a slimmer kind of trim to fit in it very comfortably. Now, not saying that you can't be a certain weight or whatnot, but it just really hugs you tightly. And if you're a certain height, that bolstering on the side could hit your shoulders and not around your waist, depending on how tall you are. So you guys have to try these seats out and test them, see what you think. We're going for the sport seating as well, again, but with the black on black. Netto on netto, all right? So again, with the sport seating, it's just not for everyone. Some people will prefer the standard seating over the sport seating, even though the sport seating is a perforated leather, has the extra thigh support. It looks good style-wise, but again, it's about comfortability. If you cannot sit in these seats and drive your car for 3 hours on a road trip, 5 hours on a road trip without being uncomfortable, then they're not for you. I would always recommend the standard seats over anything. And if you want a little bit more out of the standard seats, I would go for the Lusso and get the Crema cannoli seats, but you can only get that on the Lusso models. Now we're switching it up again. Sport seats, but with the Netto and ice interior, so you can see exactly how that looks. Again, this is something for a little bit more contrast, but not full-blown ice, because that's full-blown crazy if you guys are trying to keep that thing clean. Unfortunately, you cannot get the full ice interior with the sport seats, so you have to get it with the black leather. So you have the black leather sport seats with the ice trim. But a full ice interior with the sport seats would look pretty dope. Actually, if you did that with like some red stitching and the Alfa Romeo insignia in the seats, that would be crazy. I would love that. But then again, that's my taste. What do you guys think about this one? And we're moving on again now to the brown or chocolate interior, but with the sport seating. So just to show you that you can get the chocolate interior with the sport seating, you can't get the ice interior with the sport seating. But again, looks very good. Again, very classy, but has a nice little sporty look to it now that you have the bolstering in the front and rear seats. So it goes from classy to mildly classy with a little bit of oomph to it. So now let's talk about the cloth. Here's our first look at the cloth interior. So you can see that you have the Netto cloth with the Netto leather and the Netto trim, all right? So all black. Netto, 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 all right? Say that 3 times fast. But yeah, black, black, black. So that cloth, you can't tell as much as far as contrast on how it looks now, but when you see it in person, I'm sure you're gonna be able to tell a lot more. But in the inserts there, you can see the cloth-like material, and it really reminds me of Maserati's Ermenegildo Zinnia package when they did the silk inserts for the seats. It's just something that is highly needed because it really changes the trim up, changes the interior up, makes it a little less basic with solid colors, and adds a little bit more flavor to the seats. Now here, you definitely recognize it with the chocolate interior. Now you can really see its shapes. So now you can tell that it is more of the Lusso seats, like the cannoli leather, all right, but with the cloth interior instead. So this is an upgrade from the standard seats, all right, and it's more in the Lusso model of ranges as far as comfortability and style. But you can see the gray or black, I would say, inserts inside of that chocolate. Now, some people might not like this as much. It may break it up too much. It may take away from the classiness for the chocolate. I can totally understand that, but you can tell that it's a seat upgrade. It gives it some contrast. It kind of matches the interior overall, I would think, and it just looks really good. But here's where you are gonna get the sportier look. Black and red all over the place. Netto and Rosso with the aluminum trim. The cloth seats, all right, look really good here. Again, you guys know my Maserati Ghibli had the red leather with the Ermenegildo Zinnia silk. It looked exactly like this. Red with the kind of silk gray cloth interior. I mean, look at that. That looks really good. I love the contrast. Everything matches up. It's just a good unison of putting everything together and combining it all to make one miraculous interior, but you guys can tell I'm pretty biased to red. So with that said, this may not be your favorite, but it's definitely mine. Speaking of favorites, I want to know, what is your favorite interior that you've seen so far for the 2020 Alfa Romeo Giulia and Stelvio? Again, I used the Stelvio for this video, but the Giulia is going to be exactly the same style seating for everything. So with that said, what do you guys think? You got different flavors for each one, 13 to be exact. So out of the 13 different styles for your spec in the interior, which one would you choose? Would it be the chocolate with the standard seats, the chocolate with the sports seats, or the chocolate with the cloth seats? Maybe the full ice interior, maybe the full rosso interior, maybe the black on black, keeping it simple. Maybe you like stuff like the black with the ice, or you like the rosso with the cloth. Let me know down in the comments below, what is your spec on your Giulia or Stelvio for the interior. Now, we're gonna definitely break down all the technology and all that kind of stuff. I'm waiting for them to come to the dealership so I can get my hands on them, do a deep dive as I always do, break down all the prices, and let you guys know what you'll pay for these specs at the dealership. And with that said, if you guys enjoyed the video today, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Giving a thumbs up helps get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the Alfa Romeo Giulia and Stelvio interiors for 2020. Now, with that said, you can also check the links down below. If you want to help support your boy, click that PayPal link. You can donate $1 or $2 to the channel, or you can do the Patreon subscription as well for the monthly, or you just check out the Ron's Rise merch. T-shirts, stickers, hoodies, everything like that. Maybe coffee mugs, get some hot cocoa, keep you guys warm, or you just check out the social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Everything I'm now posting on the channel goes on there. With that said, guys, make sure you subscribe to more Ron's Rise videos. Click that notification bell so you can get notified as soon as these videos come out, and we'll see you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.